Sylvester Stallone. A life and career of perseverance and power. Sylvester Stallone, born Michael Sylvester Gaudenzio Stallone on July 6, 1946, in New York City, faced a rough start in life. Complications during his birth caused paralysis in parts of his face, resulting in his trademark slurred speech and droopy appearance, features that later became his unique screen identity. He was raised in a turbulent household. His parents eventually divorced, and young Stallone struggled with academics and discipline, bouncing between schools. Despite these challenges, Stallone developed a love for acting and writing. He attended the American College in Switzerland and later the University of Miami, where he studied drama. Eventually, he moved to New York City to pursue acting full-time. The journey was far from easy. Stallone lived in poverty, slept in bus terminals, and even took roles in softcore films to survive, including the controversial The Party at Kitty and Studs, later renamed Italian Stallion. Stallone's breakthrough came in 1976 with Rocky, a film that would forever define his legacy. After watching a boxing match between Muhammad Ali and Chuck Wepner, Stallone was inspired to write a screenplay. He completed it in just over 3 days. Stallone offered the script to multiple studios, all of whom loved the story but wanted to cast a well-known actor in the lead. He refused to sell it unless he could play the role of Rocky Balboa himself. Finally, United Artists relented and gave him a modest budget of around $1 million. The film was a massive success, earning over $225 million worldwide and winning 3 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Rocky told the underdog story of a small-time boxer given a shot at the world heavyweight title. The film's emotional depth, raw realism, and Stallone's sincere performance struck a chord with audiences. It wasn't just a boxing film, it was a story of human perseverance, something Stallone knew all too well. The success of Rocky launched Stallone into global stardom. He followed it with several sequels. Rocky II, 1979. Rocky wins the rematch against Apollo Creed. Rocky III, 1982, introduced Clubber Lang, Mr. T, and saw the death of Rocky's trainer, Mickey. Rocky IV, 1985, Cold War drama featuring Ivan Drago, Dolph Lundgren. Rocky V, 1990, focused on Rocky's retirement and struggles with brain damage. Rocky Balboa, 2006, a surprise critical success and emotional send-off. Creed series, 2015 to 2023, revived the franchise with Rocky as a mentor to Apollo Creed's son. While Rocky showed Stallone's emotional depth, his other major franchise, Rambo, highlighted his action hero persona. Beginning with First Blood, 1982, Stallone played John Rambo, a Vietnam War veteran suffering from PTSD. The character's evolution into a one-man army in sequels like Rambo, First Blood Part 2, 1985, and Rambo 3, 1988, cemented Stallone's status as an 80s action icon. The 80s and 90s, the action hero era. Throughout the 1980s and early 1990s, Stallone starred in numerous high-octane films. Cobra, 1986, a gritty cop thriller. Over the Top, 1987, an arm wrestling drama. Tango and Cash, 1989, a buddy cop film with Kurt Russell. Cliffhanger, 1993, a mountain rescue action film. Demolition Man, 1993, a futuristic satire co-starring Wesley Snipes and Sandra Bullock. Despite occasional flops, Stallone remained a box office draw. However, by the late 90s, his career took a downturn. Films like Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, 1992, were critically panned, and his star power faded in the changing Hollywood landscape. Stallone never gave up. His 2006 film Rocky Balboa was a heartfelt return to form, showing an aging Rocky dealing with grief, legacy, and the will to fight one last time. The movie was a critical and commercial success, proving that Stallone still had storytelling power. He followed this with Rambo, 2008, a brutally realistic take on modern warfare. Then came The Expendables, 2010, a film that brought together action legends like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, Jet Li, and Jason Statham. It was both a tribute to and celebration of 80s style action. The Expendables became a franchise with sequels in 2012 and 2014. The Creed series marked another high point, with Michael B. Jordan as Adonis Creed. The son of Apollo Creed, Stallone returned to his most beloved character, Rocky, this time as a mentor. His performance in Creed, 2015, earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor, a long overdue recognition of his talent. Beyond acting, writing, directing, and legacy, Stallone isn't just an actor, he's also a talented writer and director. He wrote or co-wrote most of the Rocky, Rambo, and Expendables films, and directed several entries in those franchises. His control over his projects gave them a personal stamp, often reflecting his values of perseverance, honor, and redemption. He also dabbled in dramatic roles, such as in Copland, 1997, where he played a slow-witted sheriff in a town full of corrupt cops. Critics praised his subtle performance, though the film didn't lead to a dramatic shift in his career at the time. Off-screen, Stallone is also a painter and sculptor, often exploring abstract and expressive themes. He's written novels, produced films, and remained deeply involved in the movie industry for over 5 decades. Stallone's personal life has seen both triumphs and tragedies. He has been married 3 times and has 5 children. His oldest son, Sage Stallone, tragically passed away in 2012. He's known to be a private, introspective man, contrasting with his tough guy persona on screen. Despite being mocked or underestimated during certain phases of his career, Stallone's resilience and self-belief have earned him lasting respect. He's not just a product of Hollywood, he's a symbol of determination, an artist who forged his own path against all odds. Sylvester Stallone is more than an action hero. He's a cultural icon. His characters, Rocky and Rambo, represent vastly different facets of the human experience. One is a hopeful dreamer, the other a broken warrior. Both reflect Stallone's own struggles and triumphs. He helped define the action genre, inspired generations of filmmakers and actors, and proved that emotional depth and physical grit can coexist in cinema. With over 50 years in the industry, Stallone remains a testament to severance, creativity, and authenticity.